Phoenix Audio presents
The Phoenix Solution, Getting Serious About Winning America's Drug War by Vincent Bugliosi. Read by Joseph Campanella. Introduction read by Vincent Bugliosi.
When my book, Drugs in America, was first published in 1991, I was asked by the host of the Today Show how likely were the prospects that the federal government would implement the proposals to solve the drug crisis set forth in my book. When I responded, extremely unlikely, the host said, "Then why did you even bother to write the book?" My response was that the problem was severe enough to warrant the effort. The drug problem remains the same today as I predicted it would in 1991 if this nation did not take serious as opposed to cosmetic steps to solve it. Only some of the players and numbers have changed. The pervasive poison of illicit drugs continues to course through the nation's bloodstream, damaging or destroying everything in its wake, and making it the most enduring and serious internal crisis this nation has faced since the Civil War. And yet, the most powerful nation on earth continues to give the impression that it is helpless to do anything about it. But this is just pure moonshine. The Persian Gulf War showed what this nation does when it's really serious about something. Within just months, we mobilized an incredible military force of 500,000 men and women and persuaded 27 nations to join in the effort to fight in some distant land. And all of this was to solve a perceived problem, an increase in domestic gasoline prices, that pales next to America's drug problem. There's only one reason why America still has a severe drug problem, and that simply is the fact that this nation is not serious about solving it and never has been. If the nation's electorate started throwing presidents out of office because of their failure to eliminate the problem, we'd quickly see dramatic steps taken to end the crisis. But since the drug problem is erroneously perceived to be incapable of solution and has become an accepted staple in our society, as immutable as taxes and the aging process, our nation's politically unthreatened leadership continues to get by with mere posturing as opposed to remedial action. Nothing is more cloying and smacks more of posturing and mere symbolism than our continued use of the war metaphor to characterize our fight against the drug menace. The fight, of course, bears no resemblance to a real war. For instance, at the 1992 Drug Summit in San Antonio, Texas, President Bush, quote, asked, unquote, the presidents of Peru, Bolivia, and Colombia, the three nations responsible for virtually all of the cocaine entering this country, to make an effort to reduce illicit narcotic production in their respective countries by 50% within the next 10 years. And the Latin leaders, mind you, refused to make such a commitment.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?